There was a zealous Christian, and he just so happened to be a barber. He loved Jesus so much. He was in his barber shop one day, and he had lathered up a man and got ready to shave him, and he went over to get his razor, and he wanted to offer Christ to him. And as he come back walking with the razor, he says, "Are you ready to meet your maker today?" And when the man heard that, he thought that he was going to cut him with the razor. And he jumped up and took off running out of the barber shop with the lather on his face.
Okay.
And I said all of that to say this, that sometimes the zeal of the house will eat us up and cause us sometimes, if we're not careful, to become sidetracked with the wrong stuff.
Yes.
And so when you come into Romans chapter 10, and where Paul is talking to the people of God, Israel, God's chosen folk, they just ain't living like it. They have the principles of God. They have the oracles of God. They have all of the robes, the garments, but when Jesus shows up, they don't even receive him.
Yeah.
Now, I did not tell you they wasn't worshiping. They were worshiping. They were just worshiping the wrong thing. Their focus was off, but they was hot in the wrong thing. They were excited, had enthusiasm. They had singleness of mind, but it was on the wrong thing. And so they did church well, they just didn't do living for God well. And so Paul comes along and says, if anybody has the right to talk, I got the right to talk. Because I was just like y'all. I was thinking that I was in there when I wasn't in there at all. But I met a man. He knocked me down on Damascus Road and showed me with all of my academia, I still was missing the mark. And he showed me who he really was and what he really wanted me to do, and he refocused me that the seal would operate in the right manner.
That's right.
And so Paul comes along to his brothers because he desires that if anybody gets saved, is the ones who think they already saved. He said the ones who need to be saved is the ones who think they already got it. The ones who think they need to be winning the Gentiles, they ain't even in themselves. And so he says, brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God is for Israel. Can't you see Israel walking around? I mean, my God, they go to the temple every day. Dutifully. They go to the temple, they go up in there, they got their robes on. They done got so good with it, they done started marketing the church. They started deciding what was right and what was wrong. They started saying our words equate to Jesus' words, to God's word. And so we put them all together. And so you got to do what we tell you to do. God said, no, that ain't the way it works. No, it's a lot simpler than that. And that's why when Jesus comes along, he says, come to me, all you that labor and are heavy laden. He says, I'll give you rest. Because the reason you tired, it ain't no demon.
Come on now.
He said, you're tired because religion got you. That religion got you so busy doing the wrong stuff that you don't know going from coming. He says, but you just come on over here with me. And he said, I'm going to give you rest. I'm going to teach you the right way.
That's right.
Take up my yoke And learn of me, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. It's not that you won't be doing nothing, but when you understand what you're supposed to do, then it won't stress you, because then you also understand that you are not responsible for what I told you to do. All I need you to do is go and act it out, and then I got you back.
That's it.
That's good.
And so Paul says, you know, almost like, hey, ain't y'all tired?
Wow.
Ain't y'all tired of playing? Ain't y'all tired of year after year celebrating all 7 feasts and still ain't no closer to God? Aren't you tired of going in with your blood and you ain't even needing blood no more because blood already been put on the pulpit? Why you still doing stuff that you ain't even got to do no more?
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so Paul comes along, and I'm really almost through. Yeah, he comes along and said, hey, I'm praying for y'all. He says, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for Israel that they might be saved. They got a choice. He said, now if y'all want to keep on playing, just keep on. Do what you want to do. Just keep on going through the motions, but one day roll is going to be called.